Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Ismail Bello. I'm the founder of the Youth Entrepreneurship Support Hub. So I'm a problem solver. I don't need any further introduction apart from that. So I grew up in Katsina in a very quiet atmospheric area, and I was opportune to went to the university. I got my education, and after my education, I was opportune to be mentored by an academic intelligence coach, which gave me the privilege to access life-changing career opportunities that enabled me to create massive impact. For instance, we all know about the yearly network, the online courses that we are having today in today's world. So my academic intelligence coach asked me to go and sign up on yearly network. I told him, why do I need to sign up on yearly network? He said, Ismail, you just finished your university, you just finished your youth service, and you have not gotten a job yet. So sign up on this platform, Young Africa Leaders Initiative. That was the time it was launched. Yearly network was launched in 2014, and I finished my NYC in February 2014. So my coach told me, go and sign up on this platform. There are a lot of free resources for you to learn from that can be able to help you as you are just about to go into the workspace. So I signed up on Yali Network. The first course I took on Yali was on civic leadership, civic engagement. So through that course, I was able to gain skills relevant to design thinking, social innovation. So that skills helped me to further gain some volunteer roles with some leading organizations in Nigeria and Africa. Yaga Africa approached me to say that we want you to come up and do an advocacy in Katsina State concerning the age reduction, reducing the age for running for public office. At first I wanted to know to accept it because I didn't know anything about advocacy, anything about sponsoring a bill and stuff like that. But the person that called me asked me that he said he saw me, I have registered on Yali Network and I have taken a course on civic leadership. So why would I come and practice what I have learned from the Yali Network? So I accepted that role. I took the volunteer role. I serve as their representative for Katsina for engaging with legislators in Katsina to reduce the age qualification. So aside from Yaga Africa that I volunteer with several organizations, both locally and internationally, and that motivated me to launch my own organization, Youth Entrepreneurship Support Hub, which is a youth initiative that is creating business leaders of tomorrow through knowledge sharing, access to investors, and pitching training. When I went to start this organization, I took a survey to find out why is it that young graduates in Katsina are not getting jobs upon graduation from the university, and that was in 2015. So from the research I took, I found out that 8 out of 10 youth in Katsina lack access to entrepreneurship digital skills for them to be able to start up businesses or to get employment. So that really further motivated me to start my organization. So I started it in 2015. We have our first bootcamp in 2016. When I was about to launch the bootcamp, we called for an application. We sent a Google recruitment link where I shared it on my social handles. A lot of people applied, and some of them even started sending me message into my inbox that, why do you want to run this training, this bootcamp training on entrepreneurship? Are you going to charge people to pay? Are you going to provide funding for people? Do you have any grants to run this? I told them, no. I don't have any grants to run this, my organization. I'm just going to do it as part of my community service. So I then shortlisted 15 young graduates under the age of 35 from Katsina. We took them through a 2 weeks bootcamp training, whereby they learn many skills in entrepreneurship, financial management, digital skills. And after that 3 weeks bootcamp, we guided those 15 entrepreneurs to apply for the Tony Elumelu Foundation grant in 2017. And not just guiding them, we went further to ensure that those we applied for really understood the techniques, the ethics of this Tony Elumelu Foundation grant. So I was lucky to have 5 people to won the grant in 2019. 5 of them they won that Tony Elumelu Foundation grant in 2019. And today they have businesses across Katsina and Kaduna that are employing 3 to 5 young people as staff. So just to tell you that entrepreneurship, as it been said, is going to be driven by innovation in this technology era, because we just passed through the post-pandemic. We just passed through a global pandemic, and now we are about to we are into the post-pandemic. So businesses need to start up to see how they can be able to, bring up innovation to their idea, bring up new ideas and innovation to their businesses, in such a way that more funding and more opportunities can be created for young people. In 2019, I met a young lady who happened to be serving here in Katsina. And that lady told me that before I came to Katsina, Ismail, I used to write about you on newspapers about the work you do. So now I finally met you. What can you tell me about the entrepreneurship ecosystem in Katsina State? I told her that what you want to see, what you wanted to know, is something that is in reality. We have a lot of people that are doing online businesses in Katsina, digital businesses. She said, why don't people rent a shop or, open a place to do businesses? But I told them, no. People here believe that online businesses sell. People are now online. Almost everyone here is online. So why can't we sell online? Because there's the opportunity there. So this lady told me that she wants to apply for MTN Foundation grants. Because that time, MTN Foundation launched a grant application for African entrepreneurs. She told me that, Ismail, I have the idea, but can you help me develop this idea? I told her, yes, let's sit down. We arranged, she came to my office, we sat down, I put her through on the application. It was an online application by MTN Foundation. She applied for it. Then she came to a stage where she hooked up. She can no longer continue. So she asked me, what can I do here? That was the business planning stage. So I told her that I'm going to help you with my expertise, my skill to help you develop a winning business plan. And in the end, she told me that she needs to learn how she can advertise her business online. So I told her, the first thing you need to do, go and take digital marketing course online. It is free on Google. She took that course. She came back to me. She said to me that now she has a social media page for her businesses. She also uses online applications like Slack, Zoom, Google Meet to do businesses. She also have registered on some free e-commerce sites such as disha.com, lutaweb.com, shopee.ng, and stuff of them. She told me that she's getting customers now because of the digital transformation that she has been able to embrace. So I told her that this is just one part of the activity digital transformation that we have. The second part can be for you to be able to, to help others to succeed, just as you have succeeded online. And last time she called me that she has gotten the MTN Foundation grant of $25,000. And today she's now in Lagos. Last time I spoke with her, she told me that she heard about this TEDx program coming up in Katsina, and she was going to, find a way to join it live. So I told her that she can only join from my Instagram. So someone here is going live on my Instagram, and I know from here she can hear me what I'm talking about her. So just to tell you that the society that we are living in today really needs digital transformation. We really need to embrace digital transformation. As young people, if we cannot lead this continent in this 21st century, then what is the purpose of us being in this world? So society need to change. Young people, we need to change. And also, let me tell you, in the previous years, from 2016 to 2020, I worked with the Katsina State Government as a business development consultant. I happened to engage with a lot of young people from across the 34 local government of Katsina State. What really amazes me is that Whenever the federal government want to recruit, or whenever the federal government want to recruit people for a program or a job, they used to do it online. But our people in the local communities, in the rural communities, they don't bother to apply because it is online. I ask them, why don't you apply? They say, even if we apply, we don't get. So then why should we apply? They believe that if you apply for a job, it's only if you know someone that knows someone who you can be able to get that job. I told them, no, you can try your luck. So most of them say they cannot go to a cafe to pay money to apply because they know in the end they will not get it. So I decided to create a form. I decided to create a form which I printed it out. I share with my boss in the office. I tell him that, look, let us not allow this opportunity that we have for Katsina State to go away. If they say if those in rural communities think that they cannot apply online because it will cost them money, let us give them this form for free. Let them fill it. Let them submit it to their local government. We'll send someone to collect it for us, so that we can come back here at the office. We mobilize young people to come and register for them online. So we did that. We got around 17,000 young people to apply for NFAWA last in 2020 from the office that I work as consultant, the Economic Empowerment Agency of Katsina State. So those 17,000 that we registered for online for NFAWA projects, they got it. More than half of them got it. And today they are enjoying the NFAWA program. And currently now they are about to start for batch C second recruitment. The second recruitment for batch C is they are about to be screened for them to be able to onboard them into the NFAWA portal so that they can also commence to work as NFAWA volunteers. So, but one good thing about this internships and volunteer work is that at the end of it, there is always a reward for that. Because for me, I've been able to access a lot of opportunities, both online and physical. I've been able to access a lot of opportunities that have made me to be what I am today. Because for me, without even the digital world, I don't know where I'll be today. Maybe I'll be in the village farming, or maybe I'll be there in the village hanging around with other people doing some lazy work, stuff like that. But today, I thank the digital world for the opportunity it gave me. I was able to meet a lot of people, made a lot of friends, made a lot of connections, made several contacts. But it's all important that I made it. And I want to say that whatever you have to do, put in your best. We are about to go into another round of election by next year. And we are hoping that we are hoping to get more young people into public office. Because I believe that it's only young people that can change this world for the better. Because we saw what young people have done in other African countries. Take a look at Ethiopia. Ethiopia before was in crisis, but with the coming of Abiy Ahmed under the age of 40, he won election at the age of 40 in 2017. He was able to transform Ethiopia, and today Ethiopia is among the giants of Africa. They have the best airline in Africa, and also their economy is stable, even though they have some few crises in the northern part of Ethiopia. But Ethiopia today is one of the most amazing countries in Africa. People like to go there. Take a look at France. Even though France, their president is somehow controversial, but he's a young person. I like the work you do, and happy for you. And so I believe that young people can be able to provide that kind of leadership in Nigeria. That's why I always say that young people should come to the table. Let us grab the opportunity. Whenever you have the chance, you can ask us to do things for you. I'm always open, and my doors are open. I'm always free to anybody. I don't charge any fees. I'm providing services for free. My service at my organization are free. I'm working with a lot of young people, so I know how to do this, how to handle people. I manage a community of over 10,000 young people online because I have over 40 WhatsApp groups that I'm managing as admin. So can you imagine, I used to post opportunities in those platforms on a daily basis. And young people will come to my inbox, will come to me direct message, sir, how can I apply for this? Sir, what is the benefit of applying for this? Sir, I applied for this opportunity, I didn't get selected. I got rejection mail. I used to tell them that rejection mail you are getting is next opportunity. That's no, they are saying to you, no, you are not selected. They are referring to next opportunity. Take that no as next opportunity. Apply again. Keep on applying. Be consistent. Even me, I didn't start it, I win first. I lost almost 5 times before I won my first opportunity. I applied almost 5 times, I lost. Then the 6th time, I got my first funded opportunity. So it's not easy to be on the global stage. But mind you, if we really want to make an impact, then international exposure should be on your radar. Because in this digital world, people need to make impact. People need to see your impact is moving places. So that's why you always see me. Whenever I have a program, I used to ensure that I send it to the media, both online, print, TV, media, just to publicize my work. I know the benefit of publicizing my work. I used to get many messages, opportunities on LinkedIn and WhatsApp, but time will not permit me to be able to share a whole lot of what I do with you. And I believe as young leaders here and adults, we all accept that the society needs to change. And I believe we can all be able to change the society for the better. And as always said, elections are coming next year. Let us all endeavor to participate in the election. Let us vote for credible leaders. Let us vote for digital leaders, leaders that will be able to provide us services that we are all lacking in this country. As young people, I have one last word to say to you. Just to say thank you to young people, thank you to young people, all young people that I have worked with, whether you enjoyed it or not, please, I want to say thank you for reaching out to me. I remain grateful, and my services are always available to provide for you. Thank you to the organizers for the opportunity. I really appreciate you. Thank you, everyone.